Hey everyone, this is an Amalgia video, and today we're going to be talking really quickly about Metroid Dread. Anyone who's played the game even briefly understands that the greatest threat to your survival on planet ZDR is a group of robots called the EMMIs. This isn't a comprehensive guide on how to kill all 6 of them, although I may do that at some point depending on how much I end up liking the game. If you've already encountered an EMMI, then you're aware that they're very annoying and dangerous. The game intends it to be like this because EMMIs can eventually be killed after certain milestones have been completed. When it's time to kill an EMMI, the game will give you access to an enhanced version of your plasma shot called the Omega Buster. It glows blue and it's far more powerful, but having it is only temporary. The first EMMI you encounter and destroy is near the very beginning of the game. However, it's mostly just there as an incomplete tutorial and it only teaches you how to aim the charged shot at the EMMI's head. The first time you have to actually defeat an EMMI comes after the game's first real boss. Like I said at the outset, this isn't a full tutorial on how to progress through the game, but the boss's room is located in this picture between the red square mark. When the boss's outer armor is broken and you shoot him down and he's defeated, you'll get access to the Omega Buster once more, but this time it'll be more complicated to use as it'll have 2 different functions that you'll need to memorize in order to be able to defeat an EMMI. Hold L to bring up your laser sight and then press Y to fire a rapid fire burst called the Omega Stream. The reason you need to do this is because EMMIs have shielding on their faces that protects the core in the middle of their head, and you need to melt off their face armor before you can shoot a charge shot at their eye. Something to keep in mind is that this tutorial melts the face armor off of a door that just looks like an EMMI. Soon after this, you'll go fight the first EMMI, and it will take much longer to melt its face armor off by comparison. Once the face armor is destroyed with the rapid shot, you can keep aiming with L, but then hold R in order to charge the Omega Buster all the way. When you see this round light flash around your buster, that means it's fully charged. And the door's eye is a little bit bigger than the EMMI's will be, but once you see that, aim your laser at the EMMI's eye and fire. Now let's talk about some tips and tricks when you actually have to go destroy the EMMI outside the tutorial. It's going to try to drop down on you from the west when you exit the boss's room. Remember to aim with L and fire with Y, the rapid shot, so you can melt its face armor. While you're doing this, it will slow down its movement speed significantly, but it can still move towards you. If you weren't able to break its face armor in one round of bursts, the damage will last, so you can go find an open stretch to keep shooting at it from a distance. When you finally break the face armor, it will do a standing up animation and walk slowly towards you. Remember to aim upwards towards the eye and shoot it in order to take it down. If you have to keep running in order to make more space between you and the EMMI while you're melting its face armor off, or when you're charging the shot at its eye, do it, because if it gets too close to you in either phase, it'll instantly kill you. Killing an EMMI gives you new powers, and it opens up the space that it used to patrol so that you only have to deal with the normal enemies in those areas. It makes exploring so much easier. I know that the EMMIs chasing you down all the time may seem overwhelming, but it should help to know that they can eventually be destroyed and how to do it. The other enemies will still be in the areas, but there's something comforting about knowing that you can now easily explore the areas where the EMMI used to patrol. And 2 final notes. The first is when you're trying to destroy the EMMI's outer face armor and it's heating up, if you move too far away from it or go too long without shooting it, it will start to heal and some of the heat will go away and you'll have to start over. And the second note is that you've probably already done it, but it is possible to survive an EMMI attack. If it gets too close to you, an animated scene will play, and the timing that you have to press X changes depending on which little cutscene you get. I don't know the exact timing for each scene yet, but it seems that in the one where the arms are reaching towards your face, if you hit X right before it makes contact with you, that's good timing. And the other one where it's bringing its head closer to you to stab you in the chest, right as the head gets near your head, pressing X seems to be good timing as well. Anyway, those are the basics of defeating the first real EMMI you encounter. Hopefully seeing it in this video will help make you a little bit more confident when you have to defeat the EMMI for yourself. If you found any of the Amalgia videos helpful, please subscribe. It really helps us out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.